Previously on Creased.
Technically, let's say 4 pair of shoes, right? Did some damage today in Sydney. You know, this is going to be a lengthy episode with all the clips, so we'll just sort of show them. What do you think? What do you think I picked? There was some absolute heaters in there. And I picked up 2 pairs. And then the other 2 will be their own episodes, so part 2, I guess. You know me. By this point, you guys know me. What would I pick? I bet you can pick one, but you definitely can't pick the other. Hey, what up and welcome to another episode of Creased. Now this is essentially part 2 to the episode we had on Tuesday. I thought about doing a separate unboxing for both of them, but I'm just going to do them both in this one. Just came back from Sydney with so many bags. Can't even fit them all into one episode. There's gonna have to be a part 2. Now, I kind of in the last episode said, "Can you guess what it is?" I had a few people messaging me about it. Had a few comments on, let's say, Facebook posts and that sort of thing, saying what they think it was. And I had a couple comments in the YouTube like, "How is this sitting?" and that sort of thing. So I'm gonna break down kind of. I'm going to eliminate things that you would probably think I would have copped and then go from there. So first off was the Nike SB Shane. I really wanted a pair. They had every size. They were like $60, but they're just so fucking narrow. Like, I couldn't get my feet in it. Like, I tried to get my feet in them, but I think I got an 11. I could get my foot into it, but it was a little bit long. So they're ruled out. The next obvious one would probably be the infrared, because let's face it, I've already got it. Following that, Jordan 3s. Obviously, Jordan 3s are one of my favourite silhouettes. The elephant one, kind of in hand, the colourway grew on me, but the quality I didn't really like. The quality on the Dark Iris 3, though, I really liked, and I would have bought them if they had my size.
It's the last pair, it's the actual last pair.
You don't have them in the tent?
It's the last pair right now.
You can even hear in this clip, there's a guy literally on the phone before me. He had these in his hand as I walked up, and like, as soon as he put them back, I went and had a look at them. And I asked the girl, you know, do you have a size 10? And she goes, no. She takes it off me, and then like, old mate buys it. So I think that was a 9.5. The green bean 5s. Look, I really like green. I don't mind 5s. These were one that I was checking for, but I think after seeing them, I'm a little on the fence, and because they're not one that is going to sell out straight away, I don't really need to pounce on them, so I didn't cop them either. The Easy Breads for $1,050, I wasn't getting them. I'll be honest, man, like, I kind of just want to fuck around and waste a bit of time. And like, just try on some 350s and make sure that, you know, if I ever did purchase in the future for retail, not resale, that I had my size right. So it was weird, like, I grabbed the bread, wanted to try them on. They said I could try them on, but then grabbed me a different colorway to try on. They're pretty comfortable. I've been told the foam runners are even more comfortable. Is that?
I'll say these are more comfortable.
These are more comfortable?
Yeah.
Can I try a pair of foam runners?
What size are you?
10.5 in Jordans. This is a 10.5 of Fits.
You might need 11. I don't think I need 11.
Yeah, I've heard like it's either them or these ones are a small make.
Yeah, we don't have 11 in stock. The biggest is 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, while I'm here, let's fuck around a bit. Like, let's try some foam runners. But I feel like they kind of got what I was doing, and they're like, "Ah, we don't have any in your size." I'm like, "Alright, I'll come back. Let me think about it. I'll come back." I'm not paying $1,000 for a pair of Yeezys, bro. Them shits are on the decline. Make it make sense. But these golf shoes, that price is crazy. This clip I accidentally left out in the first episode, but the Chicago golf shoes, come on, bro. They're gonna sit there for a minute. Doesn't leave too much left. The graffiti dunks at Nike George Street, I'll be honest, I've only ever seen the left colorway, not the right colorway. But that makes sense, right? So usually Nike will get a little bit more, some things that aren't really elsewhere. I don't know, their drops are different to like Foot Locker and JD too. So the left colorway, the bluish colorway, has been on Foot Locker for a minute. And then the other colorway, the orangey brownie colorway, yeah, look, the whole graffiti thing should have me interested, but the execution is terrible. Like, it just, you could have called these the tie-dyes or something, because it doesn't look like graffiti or spray paint or anything like that. I don't know, not for me. But a little bit of a hint, I actually, while I was filming them, looking at them, and then like as I was doing that, saw something down the bottom that I initially didn't think I could get. That's one of the pairs. So we're gonna go to unboxing them right now, or unbagging them, considering that they ain't in boxes, they're in bags still. Let's do that right now.
2,000 years later.
Okay, so apparently I don't know where any of my attachments are. Part of my tripod, I would usually do like multiple angles and everything. Part of one of my tripods, I don't know where it is, so we're just gonna do this. I mean, the other part of it, my high-tech unboxing table, which is just like a clothes area with a sheet on it. It's full of clothes, so let's go do this. I only really care about the shoes anyway, right? So this I alluded to just before, or probably about 45 minutes ago from when I recorded this, because I've been running around trying to find shit, right? Anyway, I was filming these, and I'd mentioned before that I only saw this pair in women's, and I was heartbroken because this is a pair that I wanted, but yeah, they were only in tiny sizes, and I didn't realise they were a women's shoe. Turns out they're not. They came in men's, but I was looking at the graffiti dunks. I saw these down the bottom, and we've got the Chlorophyll Dunks. These are incredible. Now, one thing I should have done, because I bought them in store, was actually look for flaws before I just bought them, but that didn't happen. And now, and I didn't do this straight away, like I held on to make sure it was all organic and everything like that. There is like a little pen mark on there. I have to try and get that out, if not, I don't know. Multiple glue stains, there's another mark. Weird crumple in the leather. I mean, they're trying to make me hate these, aren't they? I mean, the colour is insane. Like, this is a colour for me, like lime green. Man, the colour is incredible. If I can get all these marks off, which you'll probably see right now in B-roll, we'll be laughing, but it usually is just one. Except for the military force, so let's have a look. Another little glue stain there. It's like a weird thread that's, I don't know how to describe that. I'm just gonna have to show you in B-roll. I don't know if you remember, like last time, there was like the thread coming out here. That is like a finished thread. just sitting near the other threads, and they just haven't cut it or pulled it out. That's terrible. Add that to all of the glue stains everywhere, and man, that's upsetting. There's a little mark there on the back. Another glue stain there. Plenty around the edges. This I thought was pen initially, but you can see like it's glue. I may be able to get that off. There's another one there. All along the edges. Multiple here. Like that's just horrible. That one there looks like pen. That's, yeah, I don't even know about that. How can you? Oh man, I'm so pissed. I'm probably gonna hang on to these. If I can't get another pair, I'm probably gonna hang on to them because the quality is just way too good. The quality, the colorway is way too good. The quality is fucking terrible. But all these 150. Yeah, look, standard dunk price. And this is the one where, you know, I said, if you know me by now, my favorite color, lime green. If there's something lime green, I'm gonna buy it. I had to get these. But the other one that I said, there's no way you would pick me getting this because I have shitted on this shoe. Because when I saw it, I was like, it just looks like something that would have been on the shelves in the 90s. When I worked in retail in the early 2000s, early to mid 2000s, like my first ever job, this type of shoe is what I would see. And it didn't really appeal to me back then. But something, I just get caught up when I see things in store and I'm like, oh, I shouldn't be able to get this in store, and I bought it. So I gotta stop getting caught up in thinking I won't see some shit and then I see some shit on the bike. I mean, before I bought it, I actually tried it on too. So this is from Supply Store. This box here, it's kind of like the old school orange ones, but instead of the orange, they've got this color. And it's actually a completely different cardboard. Got Nocta on the back. What are they calling this? Hot Step Air Terra Nocta. So Terra Humana or something is what it was initially based off. And then Drake was like, nah, we can probably make it better. And I'm glad they did because the original one wasn't too crazy. You got a really nice crepe paper and a basic crepe paper. And I have tried this on, so the presentation isn't perfect on it. But the materials and the quality is. That's what sold it on me. Like, I tried them on, they're super comfy, and you know, they've got the lime green at the back, so maybe we can do that. But yeah, look, I even said in the previous episode that I'm just not gonna wear a triple black shoe that often. Might have found the exception, I don't know. The chrome, it is a very 2000s, late 90s type style of shoe. The actual sole is exactly the same as the Terra Humana, but obviously the upper's been upgraded. The leather quality is premium. Like, as soon as you put these on, they're super plush. They're so comfortable. Like, when I tried them on, like, I was like, hey, what sizes do you want? And obviously they're used to resellers coming in. And the guy that was there, like, I'd never seen him before. So maybe he, you know, he maybe just thought I was a reseller, right? And I said, oh, I'm a size 10. So it's like, oh, you want to try them on? I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? Because initially I'm just interested for this, for the story, for YouTube. And then I tried them on, I'm like, oh, they're really comfortable underfoot, but they're a bit tight. Do you have a 10.5? He's like, yeah, I'll go 10.5. I ended up having to get the 10.5 because that 10 was super crazy. I'm just noticing the tick on the front. sticking up a bit, like something glued all the way down. I didn't notice that before. This is the one I tried on in store, and you can see that's like elevated from there. I don't know if anyone's got a pair of these and has had similar, let me know. I'd hate to say that it happened while I tried it on, but I wouldn't even know. Like, yeah, I don't know. The quality of the leather and how comfortable they are, they're insane, but I kind of want the white ones now. I think I'd wear them more than these. I wonder if they're meant to be like that. Surely they're not. Yeah, that one's not. I'll show that in B-roll, but that's something I didn't notice initially. But, man, like, take Draco out of this. Take the whole Nocta thing out of it. Take everything out of it. They're just a really comfortable shoe. There's a bit of weight to them, if you do feel them, but I think that comes down to the quality of materials. Because it is a really, really nice leather. Got the Air Max at the back. That lime green here, got the chrome on it. Man, I don't know. I don't know, do I like them, do I not like them? Like, I've obviously bought them, so I did like them. Maybe the comfort more so sold me than the actual shoe, like at the time. What's crazy is, like, they had a full size run, so they had their raffle. Maybe they didn't have as many people go in as the other colorways, I'm not too sure, but they had a full size run, and even like on their website as of a couple days ago they still had most sizes. So I'm putting it down to the sneaker market crashing. I'm putting it down to people just not having that spare couple of $100s to buy luxuries like this. I don't know. Every time I go onto any of my favorite sneaker YouTube accounts of recent, whether it be Common Hype, Bo, Seth Fowler, Kais, they're all talking about this sneaker recession. Like, it's a real thing. I think even like my man Aiden from the UK, when on their SWO podcast, they'd mentioned like utility prices, like electricity prices are going up 60% over there. That's insane. Like, that's not like a small amount. That is actually insane. If my bills are going up 60%, like, I wouldn't be splashing out and buying stuff. I mean, stay tuned. It could happen here. We don't know. But for now, we're doing alright. Could be better. Can always be better. But I'm not doing bad. But these, I don't know, what do you guys think? Is this one you were checking for? Is this one that, you know, kind of grew on you a little bit, like it may have done for me? So I'll be honest, like, I was telling everyone, I was like, nah, not interested, terrible, rubbish, all this, especially with the plain white one as well, like. And I'm a big all white shoe kind of guy. Like, to me, get all the colorways you want. There's nothing better than an all white pair of shoes. They just don't stay that way for that long. Then you get an all black one, like, I don't know. Am I a hype beast now? Nah, look, I don't know. Because would I be checking for them? Like, would I be that interested when I saw them on the shelf if it wasn't attached to being a collab? Probably not. Don't come for me. Do not come for me. I don't know where to... Oh, man. You've obviously seen all the B-roll on the Chlorophyll Dunks. that has me upset a little bit, but you know, we'll see what we can do. If I can clean them up, I'll probably keep them, but you know, next time, I think not this weekend, next weekend I'm in Sydney again. If I find another pair there, like if they've still got stock, I may even ring them up. If they've still got stock, I may replace them. I may hit up Nike, but hey, what do you guys think? Should I have picked up some other stuff? Were you looking out for these and didn't realise they were just sitting in stores? Let us know in the comments. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and we'll be back twice a week. Peace. Can't even fit them all into one episode. There's gonna have to be a part 2. It's just the pickups. I might actually have to shave this beard because it's getting a little crazy. I thought about growing it out for a minute, but it ain't for me.